Trying to see if I'm live. Okay, I think I am. Testing this thing out real quick. Let me see. Where should... okay, there it is. I was wondering where the chat and everything else would be. I'm very new to this. Forgive me. Very new to this one. Very new to TikTok, for sure. But, well, new to TikTok Live, because I have not been on TikTok Live at all. Since I was given the time to actually do it, I'm like, you know what? I think it's about time. I usually stream on Twitch or sometimes YouTube, but this is kind of new to me. Like, the layout is very new. I like it. Though. Let me see. Let me check this out real quick. Maybe. Yeah, I definitely like this layout. I think. Wow. Let me make this a little bigger here so I can squint on my little grandpa eyes. And speaking of grandpa, I am officially grandpa 2.0 today. I am super excited. Let me see something real quick. I gotta go and check this. Okay, that's working. I am super hyped. My daughter just gave birth. I am officially a grandpa 2.0. And I gotta admit, we was FaceTiming and I was just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. I am super hyped. All right, let me see if I can put this up on here real quick. I think I should be able to. Wait, hold on. I know exactly how I can check. Go on my phone. Oh, all right, let me check my live on the phone real quick as well. Man, there we go. I should be able to check this here. Yep, got it. Perfect. All right. Well, how do I get this to look vertical instead? I don't like that it's not vertical though. Hold on, let me see why it's not mobile view. Right, landscape. It's definitely new to this. Let me see something real quick. There it is. Okay, there it is. All right. I didn't know that I had to do it this way. Okay, portrait. Yeah, I'm definitely new to this. I feel so out of place when it comes to stuff like this, but can't let that discourage me. So there's that. I wasn't even sure if I was live or not. I was gonna go into a different... Oh, no wonder. Hold on. I completely forgot that I had to... I can't change when you're live. I can't change the screen orientation. Damn. I don't know. I kind of like the vertical thing, especially when it comes to TikTok. I feel like the vertical works better. For sure works better. Maybe I can actually figure out if I can change it like real quick. Can I change it quick? Probably not. Nope. Well, horizontal it is for this stream. I'm still learning. I got to make sure I learn even better, you know? It's only a matter of time since I go ahead and try and reflect on music. And speaking of music, let's go ahead and bring this bad boy up here. I do have like a couple track projects that I've been working on like crazy. So, at least for now, I can definitely see if I have that on there now. I mean, if we get, you know? If all the time I feel like I got to learn something brand new. All the time. See, I think I have basic knowledge of streaming, but when it comes to like new outlines that this thing has, like I should have put this on vertical, to be quite honest. It's kind of bothering me. I hope everyone's having a blessed night. I definitely am very happy today. I have become a grandpa. My daughter gave birth to a beautiful baby girl that I cannot wait to go see in New York. I'm going to definitely try to fly over there this week just to go ahead and see her. Oh my God, it's a blessing. It is a blessing. I love it. Can I join? No. I'm trying to think. Maybe. Nope, can't do that. I feel so noobish using TikTok Live. I'm so used to, what is that? YouTube and Twitch, that I have not had a chance to like focus on this. Well, I'm happy at least, you know. At least I get to try something different and different new. What the hell? Try something different and a bit of new process as I see now. I love it. I love it a lot. Let me see if I can focus on gaming something. No, this is chatting. Okay, this is chatting. I am wildly interactive. Let me see, because I got this Lady Gaga song in my head right now. You know, it was, how long was it? It was about 2 days ago when I first discovered Bloody Mary and Judas. Literally 2 days ago, and I only discovered that those two songs because I saw the live version, the Mayhem in Brazil version of Lady Gaga's thing, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is really good!" And bam, I've obviously heard Abracadabra because that song was like everywhere, especially on my TikTok feed. But I never heard Bloody Mary nor Judas. And when I first heard them, I was just like, wait, that's this song? That's crazy. I love that song. It's like you hear it and then you don't realize you know the song. I love it. I personally love it. I tested out Lady Gaga's remastered song for the Mayhem Brazil, which I gotta admit, that concert itself was a blast. The whole vibe in that concert, Jesus, beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Love the energy, love the atmosphere, love everything about it. It was just on point, you know? On point with everything else, and I love it. Let me see what I can pull up on here. Are you guys able to hear me? Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. I think you guys are able to hear me. I was really reluctant on like using this mic for this, but I was like, nah, I'll use the mic. Might as well use the mic when I can, you know? Might as well. At least I know for a fact that this is more of like a free roam kind of thing. I personally think that I can actually achieve a little bit more when it comes to streaming on here. I hardly use the platform though. I'll tell you that much. Hardly use the platform. I've had TikTok for like a couple of years and never really post up anything on there. So I figured, all right, let me just go ahead and try live. Live sounds good, but I'm trying live for the first time here on TikTok, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully it goes well. I think the layout, everything about it is very familiar. For those that do watch me on Twitch, I feel like this is a completely different thing for me. Completely different. I haven't even set up like games or anything like that. So I just figured I'd just sit here, chat with you, and see where it goes. Because I know for a fact, like, everything else is pretty much the same when it comes to streaming. But interaction is what I really go for, you know? And where would this be? I think, let me say 18. Okay. I'm looking at the features. I haven't really looked at this layout fully. But it does say co-host, multi-guest, play together, live goal. Oh, I wonder what that is. Live goal. I'm very new to this. Live goal, I think it's a goal to be set up for like your lives. Oh, shoot. Okay. Live goal can be help you receive. Oh, that's actually really good. Hold on. Receive more gifts, wish list, live goals, former name. Okay, help more than 200K host receive gifts. That's actually cute. I've literally, I don't even know what this is about. Let me see. What's crazy is adapting, right? Adapting to like the workplace. Let me talk about that actually. Let me see if I can pull up my notes real quick. I have like some notes about adapting to the workplace, especially if you're like on the autistic spectrum, which is very important to always talk about. I don't really hear much people talk about that type of stuff. Freestyle your names. What's this? Gaming. Okay, I think we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Try to figure out where we can put this in. Let me see. I think I can put that on here. Not really too sure if I can, but I'll try it. More encouragement, I guess, for that. Let me see if I can practice on this as well. I definitely want to practice some more. Practicing is definitely key, especially when it comes to streaming every day. You want to be able to practice. That's me. Always trying to practice on something. Let me see. Practice, baby. Practice. Let me check this little chord system over here. I wonder if I can. Let me see. Go to sources real quick. Let's see. I think the chat thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can work this out. Let me see this real quick. That's pretty badass. Yeah, that's definitely pretty badass. Okay. I'm over here testing stuff out. Jesus. All right. Well, let me go ahead and share it with my friends. And share it with my friends here. And there we go. Oh, it takes two. That's right. Leave corn in the cob was playing It Takes Two with Dark King. Very fun game. I haven't really. All I did see was gameplay of it. I haven't touched it. I do have it on my thing, but haven't played it. Haven't played that at all, but we'll see. We will see, because Lord knows that type of game right there. Let me see what I can do here. I am literally testing this out for the first time. And corn on the cob, let's go. Yeah, this is my first actual time live on TikTok. And I figured, why not try it, you know? They gave me a 14-day kind of thing to try it out. And I was like, all right, I'll try TikTok. What I was trying to do earlier was try to stream on TikTok plus Twitch at the same time. But apparently I think I need a stream key for that. And they don't really give you stream keys on a TikTok. So I would have to literally go hard on TikTok in order for them to give me a stream key, so that I can then use it on my OBS and then pow, be able to stream both of them in the same place. Both of them in the same place. What I should have did though, I should have did the whole vertical thing, but if it could help blow up your platform, yeah, I agree. I figured, why not, I'm not too much. I'm not on TikTok that much, but it's always good to just go ahead and try it. Try different things, and forever too. I've been trying to get on live on TikTok forever, but originally you do need I think 1,000 followers or something like that for you to actually start streaming. So I only have 53. So that's a blessing, that's a blessing. That's definitely a blessing. The fact that I can actually go ahead and do that without having to get 1,000 subscribers or followers, that's actually a blessing. I know most likely I can try to play games on this thing, which is the goal, to talk or play video games on this, but I haven't set it up to where I can actually do that yet. So for right now, I'll just have the whole little talking cinematic thing here. Oh, talking scene over here. I personally love the fact that, these all basically the whole entire TikTok generation kind of thing is where it's at now at this point in time. Everyone has been trying to encourage me to be on TikTok a lot, and I was like, I don't know about that. And then all of a sudden I'm just all right, you know what, I'll try it. There were so many times where everyone's telling me, go on TikTok. You can blow up on TikTok really quick. You can do this, you can do that on TikTok. And I'm just oh, I didn't know that. But you live and learn, right? Especially when it comes to stuff like this. I'm excited though, because I'm trying to see if I can go this week to New York to, go ahead and see my granddaughter, which if I'm able to do that, then yeah, I'll be going over there and giving my hugs and kisses to my little granddaughter. I can't wait. I can't wait to see her. She's FaceTimed. Oh my God, I just wish I could just grab her right there. So it was a very beautiful moment. And I know my daughter is super tired, super exhausted. She's still recovering because she just finished having a baby an hour ago. But hopefully I do get a chance to go over there. It'll be something that I, for one, been looking forward to, because that baby, she was 41 weeks. Okay, today would have made 41 weeks straight. So the fact that she took so long to come out was wild to me. She took forever. She took so long that to the point where it's okay, is she even coming out? Does she want to come out? Well, when you see her, she is long. Her legs are long, body long. And yeah, she's already stretched out, everything. She already has her lungs all beautiful and singing, crying, obviously. Effortlessly just there. Just effortlessly screaming. And I love it. She has more than enough time to get those lungs situated. But heck yeah, I'm down for this. This visiting her, if I can visit her this week in New York, then yes, I would definitely do that. I do have enough time to, especially at work. So I do have enough time to go see her because of the fact that work does allow me to go see her. But Only time will tell, because I'm trying to get there. I originally wasn't going to fly, but it's baby girl. I gotta go fly. You know, can't be scared about flying, because the more you get scared about flying, obviously, then in your life you're gonna be scared to do a lot of things. So I try my best to just shake it off and not think about it negatively. Extended chat. So I'm looking at the settings on this thing. Interaction hints. I'm like literally looking at the settings and what to do. There we go. I have to make sure that I put that on there too. But yeah, I'm just still looking around, just fiddle around with settings, you know? I know me and settings get along. We're like best friends. I think it's this bad boy here, which I haven't used yet, but I'm definitely trying to plan to use it this week, especially if I go see my granddaughter. I'm just gonna go use this bad boy. This thing is crazy. Yeah, it's beautiful. This tracks you while you're moving, so you can just stabilize yourself right there in the spot. And it has that little remote. Yes, that little remote. This is perfect for vlogs. So that little remote right there, you could just take that with you. Look at your camera angle to see if you could fix it or not. Oof. Which I would love to see some vlogs from you as well. That'd be good. Do you have what is that, iPhone, or what you got to film with? Because this works for iPhone, Androids, all that other stuff. Of course, Dark King would definitely be using this for an Android. I think I've seen some YouTubers use that. Yeah, I might do a review on this bad boy. Just going to use it a little bit more. But this thing, yeah, if you have the funds, this is a very good investment. Very, very good investment. I have an iPhone. I want to do more videos on YouTube. Yeah, I say go for it. You know, definitely say go for it, especially making videos on YouTube. You definitely want to go ahead and, you know, utilize your talents, utilize whatever you have. So go ahead and do it. I'm 100% with that. I feel like everybody should tell their story, should vlog themselves. You know, I know people are a little bit like, I've been thinking about blogging what's going on in my life and make it inspirational for people. Yes, that is the goal. That is the goal, to make sure that you're inspiring people, you know, like me and the path it sets me on. Yeah, agreed. 110% agree on that. You always want to make sure that, you know, you always want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success. You're always making sure that the next person is successful, because everyone has a story to tell. And that's why when it comes to like mechanism like this in your life, where you can vlog yourself, record yourself, your daily task, your daily routines. Obviously not everything has to be, because there's this YouTuber that I know that I had to unfollow because he was just, he shared so much. There's a way to share stuff, but there's also a way to just not share so much, you know? I feel like a lot of things shouldn't be shared, especially where you live, how much money you make. Those are things you should not be sharing out in the internet. You do have bad apples out there, and those bad apples tend to be jealous or in big, you know, they just want what you want. That they just want what you have, and that's the sad part about that, you know. And you always got to be careful. Always got to be careful what you do out there. I've learned over social media and short form how much I'm comfortable sharing. Yes. That's the main thing, right? You have to know your limit. Like whatever you're comfortable sharing with, that's on you. You know, it's always good to like learn from those experiences and then talk about those experiences and what can help that next person, or if the same person went through the same thing. You know, there's so much you can do with that type of experience. Every single time that I think about, I know it opens me up sharing in pieces what's going on. That's why I'm giving it time. And yeah, that's the main thing, right? You always want to give yourself time to like encourage yourself to, you know, between phases. Yeah, you always want to make sure you give yourself time, because you don't ever know what's going to happen. You know, life is very unpredictable, and if you can predict yourself from doing something that's going to harm yourself, then, and you know it's going to do, you know, it's going to harm yourself, then you know the choices you made. But it's always a learning experience, especially for the do's and don'ts. So I just feel like maybe it's a feasible thing to actually learn from those experiences, and then just say, hey, I'm never doing this again. Never doing that again. So you always got to make sure, because a lot of times people just generate their negativity towards everything, and then that negativity just like lingers all over the place. So you always got to make sure that you're keeping yourself positive, and everyone around you can learn from those experiences through you. Like say, if you want to stream, if you want to vlog your life, that's beautiful. I encourage it. I completely encourage it. But like I said, also, you always have to be careful what you share, and be careful depending on what what's going on in your life, because I know people that share a bit too much, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not good to share too much, because if you share too much, then people are going to be looking at you like, oh, you're going to get that stanky face, right? That's like everything, right? Everything you learn, you have to like incorporate it some way, somehow. You're gonna get that stanky face. Like, say something. Podcast. Let's go. But yeah, every time it's a learning experience. Like I said, Coin, it's definitely a learning experience. If you want to vlog, by all means, go ahead and vlog. And I'll tell you, vlogging is definitely something you wanna focus and not print out so much in your life. But I definitely encourage it. So many times that where I procrastinate a lot, especially when it comes to like my stuff. I procrastinate so much. I have videos that I have not touched, not even like processed. I put together and just said not posting because I'm such a perfectionist, where it's like it hurts my brand sometimes, because it's like, okay, why not just post it out, Chaz? You're right. A lot of people are like, just post it out. Even if you feel like it's not a good vlog, still post it out. Still post it out, because if you don't like it, someone else is gonna like it. But I always, even though it's your work, like it's your personality, your stuff you're posting up on yourself, it's your work, and you want to make sure that it's good, right? But at the same time, it's like, if you keep tossing it out, it's like song lyrics. If you're a lyricist, all the songs that you're gonna like are gonna be posted out. All the songs you don't like about yourself, you're just gonna leave it in the scrapbook. And that's the same thing with life in general. You're gonna leave it in the scrapbook, or what you're gonna do, So I say go ahead for it. That's the attitude I had when I started doing TikTok. You gotta like it or not. Yeah, you definitely do. You gotta like it, or you gotta, others will, and that content is for them. Yeah, exactly. That message that you're putting out is for that person. So, it is a self-reflection of yourself, but at the same time, you want people to learn from that experience. So if you want people to learn from that experience, then just post it out. It's hard, yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely hard, because you're giving a part of yourself to other people, random people you don't know. You also never, yeah, that is true. You never know what will click with people, won't click with people. That's another thing too. You got to make sure that, but in this type of environment, you can't please everyone. And that's something you always have to focus on. You can't please everyone. No one else is going to be happy but you. Oh, yeah. Like they say, your audience will find you thanks to the algorithm. Facts. That's truth. Can't please everyone. So you just have to make sure that whatever you like to do, you do it for yourself. And also still sending out a good message, good positive message. Take HR, for example. She's been wanting me to stream on TikTok for so long, right? Procrastinated so long, so many times on making content for TikTok or even streaming on TikTok. But yes, I'm always right. Yeah. And yeah, it's definitely, look at Kevin. Yeah, that's true. Like my brother-in-law, he just started his TikTok last year, and he already blew up like crazy. I think you just double tap the screen to like the live. Like I said, I'm still new to TikTok, so I haven't really been on TikTok for live streaming. I did it, yay! Thank you, Corn. But yeah, I'm still new to this TikTok thing. Like the layout is literally the same as Twitch, though. I looked everywhere. Yeah, no, me too. I was looking everywhere for that like button, and then I realized, oh, you gotta double tap, I believe. And so double tapping works, you know. I've always made sure that I try my best to like look for outlets to like, you know, stream or become a little bit more successful than, because I know I have talent. I know I have a lot of talent to give, a lot of personal information that can help a lot of people, but it's just a lot of times I procrastinate and just don't do it. I do too much at once, and that's another thing that I definitely want to cover. Like doing so much in one take is not healthy. It's not good for you. That makes sense now that I think about it. Yeah, because you and him have a way with people. You guys genuine people, creative, but you won't sell yourself for the views. People need that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like I said earlier, like me and HR watched this guy called Dante London, right? And like him, his whole persona, you can tell is fake. And you know, at first I watched him. He had like 1,000 subscribers or something like that. You know, and when he recently was being more active. Well, he's been active on YouTube for a while, but the thing with him is that you can tell the type of content he pushes out. It's one of those clickbait type of content where it's fake, and his genuine experiences are not genuine. You know, like he keeps saying he lives in the projects. When you look at his projects, they're not projects. They're literally townhomes with like amazing looking views and great kitchens and all this other stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's not something like that. That man tries too hard. So hard he will throw the people who supported him under the bus. Yes, that's true. It's all about him. That's not a good person, at least, though. Yeah. It's not. He's really not. People like that don't realize we can smell the phony on him. Yes. And it's sad because now he went from 1,000 followers to now having almost 73,000 followers on YouTube. He did get a good check, probably like $25K. And with that money, he used it up to buy a truck and get another apartment. And now that his views are declining, because a lot of people were seeing through his fakeness, and then he changed up his brand and all this other stuff. So now that his views are declining, it's like, where do you go now? You know, he got a $1,700 or no, I think it's $1,100 car note, $1,800 worth of mortgage or rent, and he's not making the same amount of money that he was supposed to be making, you know? So now he's saying he needs to go back to a job. And that's where a lot of people are like looking at him like, well, maybe go back to doing the fake content you were doing. You know, people enjoy the fake content, but he has nothing to give now. No, he moved away from the projects, so to speak, you know, even though there weren't projects. Trust me, I know. And once he moved away from that, it was his whole content, his whole spew just left, because it's like you have nothing to talk about anymore. Your life experience wasn't real, you know. It's, you say you go through stuff, but you don't. It's just you're not capable of maintaining that type of mentality for very too long. He didn't know how to live with money. You need to live within your means. Yes, and that's the sad part. Like a lot of people don't, like, you get a good check and you just don't know what to do with it. And that's the problem with him. You know, he got almost 25K for that 1 month. That 1 month, and he went out on a shopping spree and spent it all. And then, you know, not thinking about longevity. You know, you're thinking short term, not long term, and that's the sad part. A lot of people think very short term when it comes to money, when it comes to success. Nowadays, 15 minutes of fame, that's why it's everywhere. I remember 15 minutes of fame was just having a hit song, and that's it. Now everyone is wanting a 15 minutes of fame just to get that little paycheck. But it's just about how you get it, you know? If you can get it the worst way possible, or you can get it the positive way. And the worst way possible is 90% of the time. It's literally 90% of the time, which is why I don't really like condoning like these type of atmospheres, that promotes that kind of content. You promote that content, it's like, holy shit, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? You're fake. We can see that you're fake. And then you're promoting something. You're trying to give information that you have no business even knowing because you're not in that lifestyle. You're not in that lifestyle. So you have that niche that's not even there. So when you look at other people, they're like, wait, but didn't he say this last time? And everything's on video. You're recording everything. So you can't just be like, oh. And then I remember one video, which is what the video one that made me unsubscribe from him, really, really unsubscribe from him, was when he was dissing his subscribers. He was dissing his subscribers. He was making sure that people didn't. He was like, oh, well, if you're not going to fucking support me, then get the fuck out of here. And I was just like, bro, that's not the way you do things. People were giving him constructive criticism, which is he wanted information on how he can make his channel better, right? So people were giving to him good examples of what he can do to help his channel on the comment section. And then people like that make you want to see if they would actually make it through what we have been through. Yeah, exactly. And that's the sad part, but I doubt it. Doubt he would be able to. They talk all that talk and then talk bad about their followers. He can't take credit. Yeah, he could not take criticism at all. And that was my breaking point with him, was literally when I literally had to like unsub from him because of that. Like, he was just dissing his subscribers, dissing everybody. And I'm just looking at him like, why are you doing that? Like, you're dissing your subscribers for what? That's crazy to me. If you don't kiss his ass, you're a hater. Yep. But he was crashing out bad. Yeah, he was. He was really crashing out. Really crashing out. Like, don't forget the people that paid your bills. Yes. Yes. Exactly. You're basically telling people that pay your bills, go fuck yourself. And that's the sad part. You literally told people, I don't need you anymore. Get out of here, And you're looking at him like, what the fuck? So I literally had to unsubscribe for him. That video made me unsubscribe because there was no, like, I wouldn't say I was a fan of his, but I was like more of a interested bystander, I wanted to see where his channel was going to go, what he was going to do, how he's going to take it, which direction he was going. And I saw the direction he was going, and I said, nah, I'm out of here. Yeah, I would have too. You don't need that negative energy. Yeah, that's the negative energy that he brings out. And it's like, bro, you're bringing out that negative energy on people that are literally here to just give you constructive criticism, just to let you know, hey, this is what you could do to like maybe get people more motivated to visiting your channel or doing stuff like that. But yeah, it was bad. It was just bad. Like, we had to sit there. I literally sat there, watched his videos, and then, I hardly comment on when it comes to like YouTube. I hardly comment. And okay, 900 likes. Oh, snap. Okay. Nice. Thank y'all for that. Love it. Let's go. Oh, snap. Oh, we got 1,100. Oh, that's crazy. The likes factor is crazy on this thing. Talk, Chaz. Yeah, that's true. But nah, I really, for one, I really didn't expect him to crash out like he did. But then I started seeing a pattern, right? His pattern was literally, that was another thing that made me unsubscribe from him too, was the fact that he would get all these jobs, all these good jobs, like city jobs, bus drivers. He even made a whole company lose their contract because he was filming in all these jobs. You're not supposed to film in these places. There's rules in place for this. So you over here doing all that pension jobs. This man was great. Yes, he had pension jobs. He even had there was a job I think he was making 100 100K per year, and he blew it all in like a week. The more you like, the more they will recommend. Nice. That's freaking amazing. All right, so hit that like button then. Keep clicking that then, I guess. Oh, I didn't know that. Teach us all the tricks. Yes, teach us all the tricks, because that's the TikTok queen right there, because I'm never on TikTok. I'm hardly on here, so it's like, I got to learn the basics. I got to learn the truth. I got to learn how to work this magic right here. The magic of TikTok. I'm the social media queen. Oh, yeah, let me get that right. She's a social media queen, all right? Social media queen. Let me get that right. But yeah, that's the main thing. Like, I really thought a lot of times that I would be like loving to see people grow. I'm gonna need to take your class at Chazu University. That's right. Take that class at Chazu University, which I do have a little skit ready for that thing. It's already made up, But I really made sure that all that happens in one shot. I'm pre-enrolled. Ooh, yeah, that's true. New season, new session comes in. We got open enrollment coming. It's crazy though, because Kai just finished having his university thing, and I'm like, damn. I feel like a lot of people are influenced by me now. Kai Sanat got freaking university, and I'm over here literally having a Chazu University. I personally, I definitely felt like maybe we could. He's an influencer. Yeah. Streamer University was crazy. Yeah, I've heard so much stories already. How crazy Streamer University went. Woo. I've been watching like some of the people that got denied, even people that one person was snuck in there and Kai just kicked them out. He was like, "Now you get the fuck out of here, bro." Okay, 2K. Oh, snap. 2K2. Let's go. The concept is good, but it was too many people for first class. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I feel like it was way too much open enrollments for that type of environment. I would say stick with a class of like 20 or 30, not a whole 100 or that was a lot of people. But I do love the concept. Don't get me wrong, the concept is really good. Baby going hard for the likes. Nice. The likes buttons. I was always wondering those why people kept saying tap the button. I'm like, oh, is that why you need to tap the button? Just like get that in there. I didn't put this on vertical though. I don't know how good it looks on y'all screen, but I wanted to put it on vertical instead of horizontal, and I forgot to put that on vertical. It looks good? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I didn't put it on vertical. I went ahead and made mistakes and pushed it on there. It shows up good? Okay, good. Good. As long as it shows up good, I'm happy. I'm happy. At least it shows up good. I was always wondering, like, I don't know. All the times that I'd be looking at my streams, I'm just like, hey, it's that Kevin Echele, baby. And the audio and camera sounds great. Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Kevin Echele in the building, baby. Yeah, that crisp sound, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get that crisp sound in there. All the time, crisp sound. Sounds awesome. Appreciate that. Much love. Kevin Echele in the building, baby. Let's go. Chaz with the high-tech greatness. I always like to get the the latest gear, so to speak. But luckily, I was blessed with a job that actually gets the whole tech thing going. So at least I'm able to get like good technology for these streams and for my freaking Twitches and TikToks now. I am a tech hoarder. Yes, she ain't lying. I am a very bad tech hoarder. My hoarding when it comes to tech, yeah, Donnie was saying you have hella stuff for sale. Hell yeah. Hoarder is hilarious. I've got so many stuff. Like this camera that I'm using right now, this camera is this bad boy right here. And it follows you too at that. This is the OBS Bot Tiny 2, which is freaking sexy as hell. This camera follows you, tells you, hey, listen, you're cute in this angle, or you're cute in that angle. Food versus tech. Ooh, yeah, I love the hell out of this thing. This, much worth it. Very worth it. But this is the main camera I use. I do have like another camera here, but that's like my Elgato camera. And I gotta say, it's still crisp. Don't get me wrong, it's still crisp. But I love this camera here. And plus you get to like gesture it to like back up. I'm not pulling L's. I'm just backing it up. So back, zoom forward. Get to see my double chin real quick. But back. I said back. Mm. But yeah, you get to like literally focus on it without having to touch it, which is freaking awesome. You know, I think I have the mic in the middle. Yeah, I think it's the mic. Tech reviews. This one was 150 for the OBS camera, OBS bot, which is really good price, especially if it's a camera that follows you around. I think that's one of the main things, right? Because a lot of people are like distraught on how they look on camera, so they want to be able to get the camera angle that they want. And then, you know, I could get pretty far back and it still catches me no matter what. So I'm just like, hey guys, I'm back here now. But that's the good thing about this camera, because it follows you. Bam. Now I'm too close. Push back. There we go. It's sexy. I freaking love the shit out of this camera. I love it. I love it. Also, I do have, which I'm promoting this right now, the M7 iSteady Hohem camera gimbal, which is freaking beautiful as hell. I started off the stream like that's what I tell them. I started off the stream with that, promoting that, like literally promoting this sexiness right here. This also has a little AI camera on the top right here that follows you, so you can just leave it standing. And obviously, if you're out on the street, you want to perform, bow. This follows you everywhere, which is sexy as hell. Bet we will talk offline. Facts. Keep doing product reviews, and they will have you doing TikTok shop. Oh shit. Okay. I mean, hey, I don't mind doing that. But yeah, this is freaking sexy as hell. This I believe this is going for like 260 right now on the market. Very well fit for like vlogging and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, they have the M6, which I did use for a little bit. That camera was spot on stabilization god, because that shit was just it wasn't going anywhere. Like, you can move as much as you want and it won't shake, it won't jimmy, chitter, nothing like that. It was beautiful, crisp. Yeah, it can definitely turn into a standing tripod, that's another sexy thing about this. It stands up. I think the length isn't as long though, but you can still add it onto another tripod, which makes it, you know, a lot more efficient for you to use. It does have a magnetic AI tracker, CCT RGB fill-in light. That's the light up here. If you guys can see that, the AI camera has a light on it, which is sexy to me. And it has a little remote. That remote right there, that remote is one of those remotes where you just take it with you, look at the camera angle. If you like it, you can press record. If you don't like it, you could change it, which is why I'm like, bro, that's nasty. That's nasty work. I love that. Technology has been getting a lot of upgrades lately that I feel like, you know, we can shoot our own movies. We can vlogs. We're meant to vlog, you know? Yeah, this is badass, Kev. Trust me, this is badass. It's like a good size to put in the bag. Yeah, that's another thing too. You can definitely put this in the bag. Matter of fact, let me open it for you guys right now. This is the little carrying case that it comes with. So it comes with this little carrying case with you. It says with the M7 on it. Facts. Get one from me. This is badass, right? So this opens up and you have your little performer here. Your stabilizer, your gimbal, which is sexy as hell. The grip is nice and firm, which is one of the things you always want to worry about, is if it's like going to fall off your hands or not. And nah, this is not going to slip off your hands. Like, if you even want to wear gloves, by all means, make it 20 times more stabilized. But yeah, it comes with that. It comes with the little stand as well, where you can just lay it on top. So this is how it will look. And also it does have this right here in the bottom, which this right here, you can use it for any other tripod. So if you have a tripod already, you can just hook this up on the tripod and make it, you know, a lot more longer. Pause. Let me show you guys. And then this is the little screen right here. This is the little screen, little tiny screen it comes with. This is so freaking cute. I'm not even gonna hold you. I love the shit out this thing. This is badass. Yeah, definitely, right? Yeah, this thing is super adorbs. Adorbs. Look at this thing. And then you just turn the camera wherever you want. The record button right there. I don't think I have it on. I don't think I powered it on, actually. I don't think I charged it. Let me see if I charge this bad boy. Ah, okay, yeah, it is charged. At first dibs. All right, let me see. I probably got to hold the power button. Which one is the power button? Oh, that one is. I think. Oh, that's not the. Oh, that's the power button. Okay, there it goes. That's a little power button right there. Right, the red button is the power button. I was pressing the black one by mistake. But that is how the little thing looks. Let me see if I can focus on it. Yeah, it's beautiful though. I really enjoy the fact that you can do so much with this type of technology. Oof. And the crispier thing about this is this bad boy on top. Like this thing right here is the AI sensor, which tracks your movement. It tracks everything about what you're doing and how you're moving. I'll be asking Chaz for the newest things. If Chaz thinks that the 6 would work good for me, then I'm gonna claim it. I think the 6 would definitely work good for you too. This thing right here, you clip on here onto this bad boy. Clip this AI sensor here. Let me see if this thing turns. Let me turn this bad boy on. Unless it's got to be charged. Let me see. It probably does have to be charged. Or I probably have to turn this on for it to work. Okay, there it is. So this is how it's going to look. And then you can move it around with the little stabilizer button here. Move that bad boy around. Sexy. Check it out later this week. Nice. Yeah, it'll definitely be here, brother. For sure. All right. Let's turn on the AI sensor. And, oh, the lights. You can actually choose the motor sensor in this damn thing. That's sexy. That is sexy. Shit, I'm not going to hold you. I'm actually enjoying this thing right here. The fact that this little thing is touchscreen was badass to me. Gotta sleep. Good night, y'all. Good night, brother. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Appreciate that so much. Go check out Kevin at Chele. Much love, brother. And it definitely gives you a little video right there of how it looks. That video thing is sexy as hell. Love this thing. The fact that it has the sensor already built on it is badass. Bad freaking ass. All right, let me shut this bad boy off. Oh, also, yeah, this thing does stretch out a bit more too as well. So you can carry it with definitely a full length. And you can just literally leave it stabilized onto the table or wherever, and it'll follow you from there. Love this type of technology. Sexy. But the 6 is good. The 6 does exactly the same thing. Just has updated feature. The only thing the 6 doesn't have is this right here. It just doesn't have the remote. But it does have everything else. It does have the AI sensor for the 6 as well, which is good because you always want to keep that in there. Yeah, but that one keeps the sensor there, which is good. I'd say we keep that there and then put this bad boy back in here. But yeah, it comes with everything in there that you need. These little wires, obviously. Wires and little stuff in here is in there. But yeah, check out Kevin at Chele. He's my brother-in-law. He has amazing cooking videos. That man can cook his life off. Love it. This is beautiful. So yeah, if you want to get the 6, like I said, it still does the same exact thing. It just doesn't have the little screen. And I feel like that's honestly really good to like carry if you're going out on a trip or anything like that. Then it'll benefit you in the long run, you know? It will definitely benefit you. I'm about to be like, I'm gonna use TikTok for like tech reviews. Like, there's so much stuff that I have, like techish kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, I should, right? Yeah. Right, baby? Yeah. I just use TikTok for my tech reviews. I do have so much cameras, so much stuff that I can just like review, especially this GoPro 13. Very sexy, which I will definitely get into pretty soon. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully we can go ahead and get this started because I forgot that as you love that stuff, do stuff you love. Yes. I agree. No, I completely agree. I completely agree. I definitely want to do stuff that I love, you know? Have one by the time we have to Japan group vacations. Yes. Oh my God. Like my brother-in-law, he went to Japan last year with my little nephew. And they had my nephew had an amazing time. Him, not so much because he's been to Japan so many times already. He's just not a Japan type of guy. But me, I haven't been to Japan yet, and I definitely want to go to Japan. I'm probably going to have a good time too, just like my nephew did. So I definitely take one of these with me. And I'll be honest with you, the minute I take this with me, it's going to be pretty much a stable vacation. There's a huge audience for the tech stuff. Yeah, there is. You're right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. But then again, that's why I always procrastinate, you know? I always procrastinate. There's always that little itch where I'm like, oh, should I do it? Will it be good enough? You know? Even though, don't get me wrong, HR pushes me a lot to like do this type of stuff because she knows what works and what doesn't work. And, you know, TikTok definitely works for sure. I know that for a fact. Shorts work a lot, especially I've seen it on YouTube. It does work as well. But it's just like getting the content and pushing it out, right? Kurosaki Complex and I have already been plotting. We're going to find the best deals. Jeez, y'all finding best deals already? Jesus. I'm going to start opening a TikTok shop. But that's the whole thing. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this too. Like this thing. This is what comes with that the OBS camera that I'm using right now. That's literally what I'm using to stream with. This, yeah, like I said, this camera, I would next, you know what I'm gonna do? Next stream, I'll rate this stuff. Mostly it's because I see where your passion. There's things we like, yeah, it makes us happy. But there's also things that legit spark a different person in us. Yes. Passion makes a difference. It does. It really does. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm passionate about gaming. Yes. I'm passionate about tech. Heck yes. I'm passionate about editing. Heck yes. Which is why I'm passionate about music. But that's why I'm like an all-arounder kind of guy. And it's a gift and a curse at the same time. It's a gift because I'm able to multitask a lot of different, aspects of my life and a lot of different ideas that I have and push it out, right? It's a curse because I'm just like, I don't know where to start sometimes. When there's so much, I don't know where to start. So that's why I'm like, and what I noticed that I need to do is one at a time. Community. Yeah, and I agree. That's true, baby. Community. That's very true. But I definitely feel like I need to start one at a time. Do one thing at a time. Because what I tend to do is do everything at once. Like I'll work on a script for a video and then work on another script right after that. Instead of writing a script for that video and pushing the video out, which is what I'm supposed to be doing, I write the script for the video, ready for it to post, ready to film and everything, and say, no, I'm just going to write, I got another idea. Ding, and then write it up and say, let's work on this script next, and that's my problem. That's my main issue. My brain is like, stay in one place, but I'm like, no, I don't want to stay in one place. I want to keep going, doing other things. And my issue right now is like right now I have scripts galore. Like I can shoot videos galore, which is why I did this whole Chazu-Verse stream for Twitch, where I just do everything I want to do in one stream and then post it up as videos, which I feel like will be an easier fit for me. But especially for me, because I like to my brain goes on one way and then goes the complete opposite ways after that. It sucks. I hate it. I can't stand it. But that's what I need to start working on. I have a schedule for myself. I have a schedule. I just don't follow it. I'm not good with following my own schedules. It sucks. It sucks. I do have my own schedules. I write my scripts and then I write my lyrics, my songs and all this other stuff. I push out my songs. I actually do my songs. But now, when it comes to my tracks and stuff like that, I wanted to shoot the music videos at the same time, And mind you, I have over 100 tracks, so it's like impossible for me to do that. So I tend to just say, okay, well, let me just put that on pause and then work on something else. And then that time goes by so fast that I forget. I forget everything that I was about to do and just say, damn, did that just happen that quick? Are we in September already? I was supposed to do that back in August. So I tried my best to just say, you know what, let's go ahead and focus on the attention span. My attention span has been automatically all over the place when it comes to my content. So that's why when it comes to my vlogs, I have so many vlogs that I have not even, like HR will tell you, I have so many vlogs that I have yet to really sit down and actually conjure up a method to the madness. I'm going to go to bed because I have to be up early. Have a great night and catch y'all next time. Thank you, Corn. Much love. Appreciate that. Good night, Corn on the cob. But yeah, that's my main thing. I really want to do that just to encourage myself to do better, And I also want to be an encouragement to HR because I feel like she has so much talent that she can, push it out. She can definitely push out her content as well. So by all means, I feel like, if you want to do something, we can do something together. I know you like to be behind the scenes. That's true. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely love being behind the scenes. That's that's very true. But yeah, I guess we can. It's been an hour already, an hour and 20 minutes. I guess we could definitely end the stream now since I've passed my quota time for the stream. What its stream needs to be. It needed to be at least, I think, 30 minutes or something like that. But way past it, so it's good. I'm happy. The more the better, right? The more the better. I wonder if this thing saves my live streams. I'm not even sure if it does. 9,100 likes. That's crazy. That is wild. You can save them? Oh, I didn't know you could save them. Interesting. Oh, I did not know you could save them. That I gotta learn then. I gotta learn how to save them. Let me see. I gotta learn how to save them. I can end or pause live stream. I can pause the live stream. That's good. Sound effects, settings. Let me go to settings real quick. Checking to see if I can actually save it, That'd be cool. That would be definitely cool. So after you end it, it should allow you to save. Oh, okay. I did say landscape and portrait. I should have put portrait only, right? But if this looks good like this, then I'll keep it like this. If it looks good like this, I'll keep it like that, But if I could do portrait in the next one, I'll do portrait. Just to see how it looks. Compare to both. Replays. Download replay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, my love. At least I know how to do that now. I probably get. Whenever I get all that in one info. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Thank you, my love. That's amazing. Because that's exactly what I need. I wanted to make sure I can actually save the vlogs too. But I most likely do that, right? I feel like I should do that whole tech review thing on here. This would be my tech review kind of TikTok channel. Plus talking my shit, I'm at 10,000K, 10,000 likes. Nice. All right, so let's end the stream now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love. Gracias, mi amor. Thank you to all who showed up. Appreciate that so much. And we'll see what we're going to do on the next live. Plan that out. Much love, everyone. I'll catch y'all later.